In this video, I'm going to show you how to link funnels to websites. So what we're going to do is navigate over to our setup over here on the left-hand side, and then we're going to come here to websites. And you'll see that we've got this website. And now the reason I say we're linking funnels to websites and not to domains is because that's what we're doing. We're linking our funnel to a website which is linked to a domain. So our funnels aren't going to be directly linked to a domain, they're going to be linked to the website instead, because a funnel is essentially a website in its own right. So what we're going to do is create a new website, and then we're going to link a funnel to that website. So what I'm going to do is come here to the top right hand side and click Add Website. And this one I'm just going to call Funnel. And it can be a default domain, but I can also go ahead and create a subdomain. So I'm going to say that I want this to be a subdomain of my actual domain here. And you can use the default domain. This is just going to use the system domain, but we want to use our actual domain that we added to the system. So we've done that. Now we can go ahead and hit save, and then it's going to configure that for us. And then you'll see that that new domain and website have been added. So now we can go ahead and create a funnel. So if I navigate over here to funnels on the left-hand side, and I create a new funnel, and I'm just going to call this funnel 1. And then I'm going to select my funnel website, and I'm going to give it an opt-in template. I'm going to select the all contacts list, no expiry, and I'm going to hit save. Now that funnel has been created and it's been linked to that specific domain or website. So if I come here and I decide that I want to copy that link, you'll see that it is copying the funnel.gapstack.xyz link. So that is how we know that that is connected. Now I can go ahead and change this by coming to my settings on the top right hand side. And I can say that I don't want this to be connected to my funnel website, but instead I want it to be connected to my default website. And then I can go ahead and save those changes. And now when I copy that link, you'll see it's copying the default.gapstack.xyz. Now, there is another thing that I want to show you. So something that's important to note is that if you have multiple funnels, each of those funnels that are connected to the same website will need to have unique names. So each step and each page will need to have its own unique name. So I can't have two opt-in pages that are connected to my default website. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to navigate back here to my funnels. I'm going to create a new funnel, and I'm going to call this funnel 2. And I'm going to connect that to my funnel website, and it's going to be an opt-in, and I'm going to connect it to all contacts, and we're going to hit save. So now that I've created those two funnels, there's no problem because they are both connected to different websites. But if I come in here to my funnel 1 and I decide that I do actually want to connect that back to my funnel website and I hit save, you'll see I'm going to get this warning, and it's going to tell me that your funnel cannot be moved to another website as the destination website already has pages with the same names. To fix this, we want to rename the source pages listed below, so our thank you page and our opt-in page. So we can go ahead and rename those. So I'll say thank you 1 and save that, and go to my opt-in page and opt-in 1 and save that. And now when I hit save, to be moved into the same website. They're both hosted on funnel.gapstack.xyz, and that is because none of the pages have conflicting names because the names are all different. So that is something that you need to take note of when creating your funnels and linking your funnels to websites. But that is how you can link your funnels to websites that are linked to domains. And now you've completed your training on the domains. Congratulations. If any of this was ever too over your head, please again contact our support team and they will be happy to help you out with anything that you are struggling with. But congratulations on completing this training on domains.